This is Achtung Cthulhu Tactics. This was recommended by a viewer of mine, Cogs, who recommended it because it was on sale and because he knows that I like tactical games. And I do like tactical games. And this one's got some interesting twists on the formula. It's got a lot in common with... Wait, there's a tentacle over there. Did you see that? Anyway, this has got a lot in common with games like XCOM that I'm really into, but it also introduces some kind of fascinating new elements. So it's worth checking out, and so we're going to check it out together. I've played through the first 2 tutorial missions, so I don't know how much tutorial is left. But yeah, so I did 1 story mission, then 1 side mission, and now I'm on to the next story mission. So it's the only one available, so we're obviously going to select it. And the prizes for completing it are some brandy, a scope, and an extended mag. Well, that sounds great. To give you a little bit of background, this game is set in an alternate universe, World War II, where the Nazis are doing a bunch of occult stuff, and it works. So we've got a bunch of, so far I've been just fighting Nazis that are, trained in these, specialized occult units, and that's all I've been fighting. And so I haven't seen a lot of the Cthulhu-ish type stuff, but I'm sure it's coming at some point in the near future. Oh, so before I started this video, I was talking about how my son is in the next room watching videos and stuff. So folks here are talking in the chat are talking about the kind of the challenges of raising children right now. That children are already massive disease vectors when they go to school anyway. That's something parents complain about all the time. And now we're dealing with a situation where there's a pretty serious disease out there that that kids have to deal with, and it'll be interesting. I'm wondering what it's going to be like if somebody watches this video years from now. And sort of and I end up sort of talking about the pandemic and what it's like how much are things going to change? What kinds of long-term effects is this pandemic going to have on our society? Are the things that we talk about, the challenges of worrying about whether your kid is going to, pick up a disease while they're out there? Are they going to be good at observing social distancing rules? What are the schools going to mandate, and what are they going to, what other kinds of decisions, other people's decisions, are you going to have to deal with? There's all these tough challenges you have to face in the pandemic when you're dealing with your children in school and questions like that. And I just wonder is it going to stay like that for a long time, or is it going to change? I don't really know. But yeah, Vindictive Minx is talking about having pulled their kids from school last December in favor of homeschool. We've kind of done a similar thing. A couple of my kids were already in sort of a hybrid homeschool program anyway, and so we were just leaning into something we were already doing. But it has been a real challenge for my wife trying to stay on top of the needs of 4 children during sort of a homeschool pandemic scenario. So I think I've already equipped these characters. Let's launch into the mission.
Sergeant Harris, Sergeant Carter, we're glad to hear you're well. Congratulations on sweeping the noose of fallen angels and coming out alive.
It just occurred to me that maybe the volume should be louder. Oh, so that sucks. So I defocused the game so that I could increase the volume, and after I did that, I accidentally cut out the storytelling. So I've got no idea what's going on in the story now. Hopefully, I guess my little soldiers here, we've come to some place that probably has Nazis in it, and I need to kill the Nazis. So, I guess that's probably enough. Yeah, so Vindictive Minx is saying that they actually have a kid with a chronic lung disease for whom the coronavirus would actually be an enormous disaster. And she's like, how do I ever send my kid to school again? Knowing that this kind of disease is out there. And yet that's definitely well beyond the situation that my family's dealing with. And so, yeah, man, that level of anxiety about, the safety of your children has got to be really, really overwhelming. So I'm really sorry that your family is having to contend with that. I'm going. So, whenever you're making a tactics game like this, you need to. There's a couple of interesting decisions you got to make. One of them is how do you get from battle to battle within the same map. So XCOM handles it by basically leaving you in turn-based mode all the time, and each move that you make is carefully calculated, because if you run into an enemy, you've just made the one move, and now you're in whatever situation you're in, and you go straight into turn-based combat. There's some other games that decide to actually make movement a little bit easier and quicker, because certainly it can be tedious to move all of your characters around in XCOM when you're not in the middle of combat. And so this is one of the games that lets you sort of move your characters freely until they encounter someone, at which point the combat system kicks in. And so they try to be pretty forgiving about it, more forgiving actually than XCOM is, because XCOM has you in turn-based mode all the time making careful, calculated decisions. They assume that it's up to you to make sure your characters are always in a good position for if combat starts. In this game, because we're sort of like moving around randomly, and I don't control all of the characters simultaneously, I don't control each character individually, but I'm controlling them all simultaneously.
Stand ready.
Okay, that might be a little loud. So, I'll tell you about how the enemies are moving right now in just a second. I think I've got my volume just a little higher than it should be. I'll be contending with it constantly. Let me know if this is too much. That still feels like it's competing with me. Hold on a second. Let me pull it down to 30. Okay, let me know if there's any problem with the audio as we go on here. But as you can see, the moment any of my characters got within range of an enemy, it stopped everyone in their tracks right where they were. And so I didn't accidentally run anyone right out into the middle of combat. They just all stopped, which is good. Then the enemies got a turn where the only thing they were allowed to do was move. Again, there's several other games I played that are like this, like what was it called? Pathway. You don't navigate a map like this, in between fights. Instead, you're navigating a world map. But still, when most of your combat starts, the enemy might get a move, but they don't actually get to attack until you've had a chance to move and attack. So that's how this is set up. There's other games like, say, Mutant Year Zero is another game that's kind of like this, where you get to move your characters around freely, only in that game, you actually walk them around like it's a third-person action game, practically, or like a game like a top-down shooter like The Ascent or something. You move them around freely, like you're directly controlling the character until combat starts, at which point you switch into turn-based mode. So Randoth Court says, that's my least favorite part of XCOM. If you move your whole squad and then the last person happens to spot a new enemy, then suddenly you've been effectively ambushed through no fault of your own. Yeah, that can be really tough. I'm actually really curious what the XCOM team does with... I assume there will be a next iteration of the game at some point, to see if they decide to change anything about the way that works. Okay, so you'll notice the enemies are all shadowy. Now, these enemies do not actually look like this. They're not ghosts or anything. What this game does is it really plays a lot with the idea of the fog of war, and like what your characters can and cannot see. So they also have a very flexible action point system. See, each of my characters has got 12 action points. You can see that associated with their health bar. And then each of their actions that they can perform costs a different number of action points. So you see that, firing their weapon costs 4, melee attack costs 4, changing their viewing angle, which we can talk about in a second, costs 2, using an item costs 4 for this character. And as I switch characters, you can see some of them have more expensive to fire weapons, have different options available, that sort of thing. These symbols at the bottom here, these little what are these called? They're like the chevrons that appear on the shoulders of like soldiers' uniforms. Those are listed up here. You can't see this. Let me move my head so you can see. You've got a list of these up here. So basically, these let you perform extra actions you normally wouldn't be able to perform. This is called your momentum points. And so certain actions always cost momentum points, and there's other actions like moving further than you normally could. For instance, like if I wanted to move a character much further than usual, you can see that this move would cost me 12 action points. This would cost me 12 action points plus a momentum point. So each of my characters got 12 action points, but then I have this shared resource of momentum points that I can use to push my team a little bit further. So it's kind of similar, actually, to the way that Gears Tactics would sort of give you the strategic ability to extend your turn further than you normally would be able to. I imagine that over time I might gain the ability to, for instance, add more momentum points through some action that would make my turns even longer and let them build on each other. That would be really cool. Okay, so my character who's got the ability to attack with only 4 movement points, they're the ones who I should move here. and I should aim her view cone this direction. So, okay, so this is how you identify these enemies. Right now, no one can see them because no one has chosen to look in this direction. So I'm going to choose that she looks in that direction. So when she arrives here, she's going to look at them and then reveal what kind of enemy they are. And oh, there's an enemy over here that I hadn't even realized existed, and he has got a clean shot at me. So I think what I'm definitely going to do is shoot at this guy. 87% chance to hit.
Taking the shot.
But unfortunately, he's got a lot of health. Now, I've got this life drain ability that I can use, which will take about 12 hit points off him. And that can be helpful, but it costs 3 momentum points. Meanwhile, hitting him with my secondary weapon, that does almost as much damage and only costs 1 momentum point. So, because he's 87% chance to hit, I think there's a decent chance... Ah, dang it. As I'm saying, there's a decent chance that all 3 of my shots will hit him. In which case, I would take him all the way down. Ooh, was that a critical or something? That did extra damage. Oh yeah, I've got a critical chance of 20%. Let's cross our fingers and see... No, not quite. Okay, so she's out of action points and... Oh, wait. I didn't spend... When I missed... But for some reason, I didn't... I only had 3 momentum points. When did I... I just tried to spend 3 of them. And I've still got 1. How did I get that one? I don't know. Anyway, I've got 1 more shot at him, so let's do it. Because having somebody aiming behind my cover is really bad. So now I've blasted out all my momentum points, but that's fine. I don't feel like I need to do anything. So, for instance, this guy's got a charge attack that he could have done to run up here and melee attack this guy. But he can't now because I've used all my momentum points, and that costs momentum. So I could just run him up here and get real close, because I think he's a shotgun guy. That might be smart, except I don't think it is. So, let's run him up here. And again, have him... I mean, there's no particular reason for him to look anywhere besides at these guys. Fire our weapon. Much lower chance to hit, but... Yeah. Coin flip. Came up the wrong face. So, this guy... Okay, he can only move 4 and still shoot. So let's... Can he shoot at an enemy and have any hope of hitting them? 52%? It's okay.
Got one in my...
Yeah, did some real damage. That's cool. And then this guy. He can move up to 6. Let's go over here. And let's see. Can he hit? 77% chance. Pretty decent chance. Yes, that guy's down. Okay, good. And then he's got 2 movement points left. He could change the angle of his view in case I was worried, like there were more enemies I needed to identify. So why not? Just because I got the movement points, and then that's it. I think that's everything. Wait, I've got 1 more momentum point. Where are these momentum? So I don't fully understand this yet. Where these momentum points are coming from? I feel like that's okay. Let's not use it because I'm not going to be able to kill him. So let's not use this momentum point. Oh, there's another guy over here. So another thing, guys you can't see, I think are better at attacking you. They're more dangerous. And so it would have been smart for me to try to get someone who could see this guy, because he might be more dangerous to me. But hopefully everybody's under cover and it won't be that bad. Okay, so, but in case, let's say he runs over here where this other enemy was, as a straight shot at me behind my cover. Let's make sure that he at least gets identified. So she's going to look in that direction, and I think that means if he runs out here, she'll see him. I'm not sure why her changing angle doesn't cost anything. The other ones cost 2 movement points. It must be a special ability of hers. Each of these characters is unique with their own access to equipment, their own special intrinsic abilities. Okay, so he did not. Dang! Okay, so that guy didn't take any health damage. He took luck damage. So you've got luck defending your health first. The blue outline around your health bar is your luck. You've also got stress, which is this little red thing. I think your characters like go nuts or whatever if that gets filled up. So this guy, he got hit. He got almost hit. Pretty good. And so his stress is getting higher. I'm not sure exactly what happens if I let that get too bad. All right, so she could just run right up and start massacring people. That could reveal other enemies over here. I'm not sure what the likelihood of that is. She might be the only character that can, like, get behind them, though. So I feel like it's probably worth it. So let's send her up here. Have her look straight at them. Oh, right. They were overwatching. But she got lucky.
Missed.
Okay, so she could just use life drain on somebody if she wants to. Let's save that until we see what happens with her weapons, though. Oh, that guy's got... He's okay, so this guy's protected from her. So let's fire at the guy we're much more likely to hit. And then, yeah, let's use a bunch of more momentum to just keep firing at this guy while we've got him.
In my sights.
Because the other characters are unlikely to get into position. Well, actually, wait a minute. No, somebody... He runs up... Oh, he can't get quite close enough. So, oh wait, so he could use his melee charge attack. Oh, he's got a 92% chance to hit, and he'll do 25 damage. So yeah, let's do that. So he's going to use the other 2 momentum points. And miss at 92%? Ah. This is a problem that tactics games have to contend with all the time. You feel like 92... As a player, you feel like 92% should basically effectively be 100%. And when it's not, it's easy to get mad. I mean, obviously... You're going to fail a 92% chance nearly 1 out of 10 times. But it just still feels terrible. Okay, let's see if we can luck out. Okay, so... But the odds work the other way, too. You know, sometimes a low chance to hit will still result in a hit.
We're safe for now.
Taking position.
All right, so now we're between fights, so we're back to normal. And you'll notice that we've recovered our luck and our stress as well. So a lot of that stuff is just encounter-based. So as long as you don't take any health damage, you don't have to deal with long-term consequences.
Showtime.
Okay, so we got at least one enemy over here. Who else is there? Anybody? Seems like just one person. So she is my scout. We're going to send her in here first, because she's got a special ability that means that she can effectively move twice as far as everybody else. So let's... I guess we'll send her... as far as we can. Make sure she sees this guy. Okay, so she can move again and still be able to shoot. So let's... Oh, and there's more guys over there. Okay, so yeah, let's move her one more step and expose these guys. There's even another one back here. Alright. Well, let's shoot the guy who's in front of us anyway.
Leave this to me.
And miss him, of course.
Next time.
Well, let's see what else we can do here. So, this guy wants to only move 4.
Taking position.
So that he can fire this turn. And if he stays put, he can actually brace his weapon. And I think that, yeah, it improves his accuracy. So he'll do that later. Right now, let's see. Let's flip a coin and see if he hits this guy. Yes! Nicely done, sir. Here's my shotgun guy. It costs him 6 to fire, so if I want him to be able to fire, he's got to only move 6. And I don't think there's anywhere he can do that, so let's just run him up as close as we can. I was going to see if he could actually pick out this guy from where he is, and he can't. So that's pretty dangerous, putting him that close to the enemy. They could flank him pretty easily. But I can probably overwatch. Yeah, let's get this guy up here. Alright, so let's first spend 1 momentum point
Taking the shot.
shooting that guy.
Good
Okay,
riddance.
I think I get momentum points for killing enemies. I think that's how it works, because I just killed him, but I did not lose a momentum point. I think that's because killing him gained me a momentum point. That makes sense. Vindictive Minx, I do love the Bren gun. I'm very happy that this guy's got one. All right. Let's see. Okay, so what was I thinking? He's still got... Okay, so I could spend 2 momentum points to have him overwatch these guys. So if somebody tries to advance on us, he'll attack them. This guy could move one more step, but I don't want to. Oh, he can spend a momentum point, though, to see further. Okay, so I've done everything I can. Oh, but he wasn't pointing in a good direction. Dang. They ran out a guy I hadn't seen yet to absorb my Overwatch. Ouch. Yikes. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of them. I do not want there to be a bunch of them. Stop everyone shooting at that guy. I think that must be a sniper back there.
Take this.
Okay, good. So far, we've only hit one person, and we only hit his luck. We didn't hit his actual body. Also, for some reason, my French resistance fighter has got a purple dragon. We should look at our characters a little closer here. I don't know why we've got a little purple dragon on our shoulder. Like, this is all very occult and weird. But, okay, so, we've got a pile of people up here. One of my characters has got a grenade. This seems like a good time to use it. Because that means that I can... Oh, wait, I had to move to do the melee attack? That wasn't quite what I meant.
Leave this to me. Good riddance. On my way.
Alright, so she might be in a good position to shoot that guy again if she needs to, but for right now, let's run my shotgun guy up here so we can see who's over here. And then let's shoot the guy that he's behind. Took him down.
They didn't stand a chance.
And then this guy, if he moves 6, he can still fire.
I'm going.
Can he hit that guy? Barely. Let's see.
Target acquired.
All right. We've got a bunch of momentum, though. Got a whole buttload of momentum. So what are we going to do with it? Like, he can spend momentum getting closer to these people. But he can't fire his primary weapon. You can only fire secondary weapons. And this would take all his momentum to run up there, so let's not do that. So yeah, we could just use it for a bunch of secondary weapon fire. So he had, like a... What is that? I think he might have a higher chance to hit. Dang it. Try again. Dang it, going wide. Come on, 2 out of 3 of these should hit. 2 out of 3 of these should hit. There we go. And a critical. Thank you. Okay, unfortunately, that took enough that we can't overwatch now, so... Okay, we've done as much damage as we can. I think there's only the one enemy left, so hopefully he won't kill anyone with his one turn. Oh, good. That'll make him easier to kill. Don't shoot that guy. Okay, good. Thank you.
I'm on Overwatch.
Overwatch, huh? Well, I don't care if you're on Overwatch.
Attacking.
Ha ha!
Missed.
Curse stab.
Help me.
One more death at my hands.
I do appreciate that everyone reloads their weapons at the end of a turn, at the end of a round of, not a round, what's it called? A combat. At the end of a combat, everyone reloads their weapons, just like Gears Tactics. Very convenient. Okay, want some kind of entrance to a place.
Moving.
Is there anything over? So I've never known of like, I don't think this game has got like secrets or anything. Like I don't think there's like collectibles I can pick up by maximizing my exploration of the terrain.
Out.
Pretty sure anyway. Like I know I needed to go into that door. I'm just like running around here to see if there's anything to discover, but it looks like there's not. So let's go back inside that door.
Moving.
Here come some Nazis. This guy, that guy. So there's two guys over here. Something going on that side. Guy over here. All right. All right. So I'll want someone who can address whatever's going on over there. Let's send this guy right here and then expose these two. He's not going to be able to fire, but you don't expect much from your shotgun guy this early on. Can I get this guy someplace? Yes, where he can still shoot. So I'll use 4 to get him over here. Let's have him watch this guy's
Taking
back.
position.
Actually, let's have him extend his sight range so he can now see that guy. The guy's not a mystery anymore. So 72% chance to hit this guy. That's not too bad considering. Oh, whoa! So my character turned towards these enemies, and his massive view cone extended and saw more of them. That's kind of cool. Let's... Alright, so I want to see this guy, but not so badly that I want to expose my people to a bunch of excessive danger. So... is there a way to move this guy just 6? I guess that's kind of fine. Let's see if he can hit anybody from here. Decent chance.
Got a bead on them.
But no.
Blast.
Well, let's see. So she... She can move 8 and still fire. Like, is there anything I can do about this person? This person's going to be dangerous to me because they're hidden. I mean, I've got 3 momentum points. So, between all of those, I should be able to do something. So the chat is talking about the fact that this game is on sale right now and it's only on sale for the next 20 minutes. And so players in the chat are like, maybe I want this? Oh man, I gotta make a decision quickly. Okay. I think I'm just gonna let that person stay hidden. I don't think it's a good way for me to get Dubois over there. So maybe I'll send Dubois over this way and she can try to get rid of that risk.
Oui. In my sights.
Dang. Okay, so she's got a 67% chance to hit that dude. What are our other chances of hitting dudes? Like if this guy shoots at someone, 62%, 47. Yeah, that's not looking good. What about if this guy shoots at somebody? 67 on that guy. Okay. What about Bren Gun dude? Who can he hit? 92 on this guy. Well, that's obviously my target. Let's blow all of our momentum points. Missing this guy with a 92%. Well, at least he'll be easy to kill next turn, because I think that's all I can do. Alright, here we go. Hey there, Reaper King. Thanks for joining us. Okay, we got 2 people hiding over there. Great. Okay, good. Hidden guy didn't hit me. Oh, never mind. Hidden guy got to fire twice? What's up with that? Oh, yeah. She was in trouble there. That makes sense. Oh, what are you? No, hey. That doesn't seem cool. Luckily, he ran too far to fire. Okay, cool. So now we're in a weird situation. We got 2 people over here behind cover. But this guy is probably one of our most dangerous guys. Let's see what we can pull off here. So we could we run up and melee that dude? I think we can. Let's do that. Let's just charge the heck out of him. Yes.
Another enemy is no more.
And that didn't count as movement. Oh, that's great.
Heading out.
All right. Let's get him under cover. And then let's get her. She actually has a higher chance of hitting him with her pistol than hitting him with her melee attack. Let's move her over here. I'm curious if being fully behind this guy, behind his cover, means that her chance to hit him is any better. 87, yes.
Taking the shot.
Okay, let's just blow through some momentum here. Taking the rest of the way out.
They got me.
Okay, so the guys that are flanking us are taken care of. Now we've got to deal with these guys over here. So let's brace our weapon in this direction, which means I'll reveal these guys. Won't I? I apparently won't. Okay. And so now it only costs 6 to fire his weapon. I guess we'll shoot at that guy. Yes, took care of that. Okay. So now, I don't know why we can't see this dude. So this guy, there's not a lot he can do from here. So maybe I just need to get him under cover.
Moving out.
And get him to reload his gun. Let's see. Alright. Yep, let's end the turn. See how this goes. Man, how is this guy just staying completely under cover? We need to get somebody up close to him. So the Reaper King is impressed by the fact that he's run into somebody who worked on State of Decay 2. Well, I'm glad that you're interested in the game. It's we're pretty proud of it too. So let's okay. So I've got enough momentum. I could probably just run her up behind him and just hit him with a bunch of gunshots. Oh, right. I forgot that he was probably overwatching. Okay, he doesn't even seem like anything special.
In my sights.
But oh, he's a stalker. He's got more health than I thought he would have. So unless she gets some amazing crits, she's not going to be able to kill him from back here. But hopefully somebody else will have a decent attack roll. I'm so glad that you like State of Decay, Reaper King. That makes me happy. Dang it. Okay. This guy, he already shot, right? No, wait. No, he didn't. Oh, but he needs to reload. And now why can't he fire? Is he just... Is the other guy... Oh, right! Because I need to I forgot. Yeah, so I need to brace. When you brace the weapon, you choose the angle that you're firing at. And now he can't fire again. But okay, good to know. So I guess I could just run shotgun guy up somewhere. Like, he's not going to be able to shoot him from anywhere, so I don't know. Maybe... Oh, by the way, you can rotate your camera. Let's just bring him up here.
Heading out.
This enemy's got nowhere to go. This actually exposes him. The enemy won't have... Yeah. Won't have a hard time getting behind this guy, but that's true of several of my characters already, so... Hope, if anything, tempting him with this guy is good, because this guy's got plenty of luck left. Yeah, I don't want him to shoot my French resistance fighter, because she's already lost some luck. Okay, he's in Overwatch mode. But I think he had to choose a view cone for that. So I wonder... If I run up like this, will I miss his view cone?
Oui.
Yes, I did miss it. Nice.
In my sights.
Got him.
One less of
Wait. Combat's still going on. Why? Why is combat still going on? No! Hey!
On my way.
Taking position.
Okay, let's move everybody into defensive positions here, watching each other's backs, and see if any enemies... Oh! Aha! Any enemies reveal themselves. Yes. Okay, so still got plenty of momentum points.
Consider it done.
So let's set this guy up on Overwatch
Ready to fire.
for if this enemy runs out to try to engage us. And then let's bring my shotgun guy up closer. Okay, I've got one more momentum point. Can I put her in a safer place? I don't think I can. So I might as well leave her alone and get him into a covered position. And I think that's everything I can do. Yep. Of course I missed. I also don't know what kind of weapon this is that this guy has. Not a classic World War II weapon. Okay, so... Well, let's get up there.
Allez.
Oh, there's two. What the heck? It bothers me that she says allez. Because who's she talking to? Allez means... It's go conjugated for... It's the word go conjugated for talking to you. It's like, you go is what she's saying. But who? But it's her that's going. Usually, if you want to say "let's go," it's allons-y. That means, yeah, let's go there, basically. Okay, so we're not going to have a lot of options here. Wait, so why do I have 4 momentum? I need to pay a lot more attention to momentum. I don't understand how it works. The Reaper King says, I wonder if there's going to be a State of Decay 3. Yeah, we've already announced there's going to be a State of Decay 3. There's already a teaser trailer out there and everything. It's just going to take us a while. We're not very close to making State of Decay, to publishing State of Decay 3, putting it out there. So, you know, but we're still supporting State of Decay 2. It's still, you know, in active development. So, even though it was released 3 years ago, we're still supporting it. So, there's plenty of new stuff going on with State of Decay 2, even if you're going to have to wait a while for State of Decay 3. All right, well, I guess my guy who does the most damage will overwatch everybody. And then this guy, who also does a fair amount of damage, can overwatch everybody. So if these guys want to do anything, they're going to be in trouble. Let's see how that goes. And then is that it? Is that everything we can do? Can this guy do something? Not really, so let's end our turn. Yes, in the face!
Not bad.
Another one? How many freaking Nazis are in this place?
Take this.
What? Some kind of psychic Nazi? Nice.
Missed. They got me. They got me.
Okay, so this guy... No, stop. This guy is aiming at these people, but there's a corridor here that he's missing. So, if I decide to melee him... He can't do anything about it. A Starkmeister, huh?
They got me.
They didn't stand a chance.
Okay. Alright, Starkmeister.
On my way.
Let's see if those... He's got, like, shock paddles. That's interesting.
Taking the shot. Right on target.
Okay, let's just move everybody up.
I'm going.
And just everyone attack this guy. See how much damage we can do.
Target's quiet.
A bunch, turns out. I don't think my Bren gun guy is going to be able to do much, so let's just keep shooting our secondary weapons at him. There we go.
Let down.
Wait, we're still not done? What the heck? Okay. Let's unbrace our weapon. Run up here.
Moving.
Let's brace our weapon again. I'm just going to guess that maybe more enemies are up this way. Oh, wait, I see one right there. Okay, cool. Let's overwatch. So if that enemy tries to mess with us, we'll get a drop on him.
Taking the shot.
Yeah, of course we missed. We can't even see him.
Next time, Charlie.
I'm on Overwatch.
Oh, so Cogs says the other thing, aside from killing an enemy, the other thing that can get me momentum is critting on an enemy. That makes sense. Oh, hello. Okay, hopefully that's the last dude. 52% chance to hit him, which means I will not. Oh, hey! Now, I think that... Can she move far enough to get an even better angle on him? Yes, she can.
On my way.
She'll have to fire her secondary, but that's okay. Actually, I think this is the end of combat. Probably. Let's life drain him. Haha.
Au revoir.
And he's dead, and there's still... Okay, it's still telling me... Okay, for some reason, these points of cover are reading to me as exposed. So what does that mean? There's another enemy out here. Are they in here? Aha! Yes, there's an enemy right in there. Okay, so she can't do anything about that, but let's see what these guys can do. Let's run him up here and point him in this direction. Oh, that's not quite close enough. Alright, and let's unbrace our gun. It's not really a good place to send this guy. I guess we'll just put him here. Watch our backs, why not? Okay, not super thrilled with how he did, but at least the person who's most accessible as a target is somebody who's got a lot of luck left. So hopefully this won't be too bad for me. Goodbye! Okay.
I'm on Overwatch.
Great, Overwatch. Well, okay, so let's run somebody with a lot of luck in there. Okay, yeah, so Shotgun Guy is just heading in there to
Firing.
do recon, take the hit if he needs to.
Foot docked.
Hopefully this is the last guy? I don't know. Okay, this guy only wants to move 6 if he wants to still fire. So, yeah, he can't do much. Can any of these characters do much? What about her? She can move 8 and still fire. And she can move longer than anybody else, but still not a ton. Okay, maybe, you know, getting behind his cover has to not be my goal. So let's move this guy up here. And then... Oh, he only has 6 left. Right. Okay, let's brace his weapon. And we can overwatch if we need to with that guy. See, I guess we'll just get everybody close. And then we'll worry about being able to make real progress next time. Let's just line everybody up. We're all staring right at this dude. Right, so yeah, so we could either do a life drain on this guy with all of my stuff, or fire the gun at him. It just feels like, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think that when you overwatch on somebody, if you do hit them with an overwatch shot, I don't think it actually interrupts their action. So I might as well do the more reliable thing, which is life draining him. Neither one was going to kill him, so that's all of my momentum points. So let's end turn. Oh, goodbye.
I'm on Overwatch.
Ah, dang it. This dude. He's playing hard to get. So again, let's run somebody up with a bunch of luck.
Firing.
Oh, there's another enemy back there. Oh, there's like 3 more. No, there's like a zillion more. Oh my gosh. This fight is much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Alright, well. Over there, yeah. Over there. Over there. She's not quite close enough to identify this guy. 62 to hit this guy. Dang it. Okay, this is going badly. 72.
Got one in myself.
Should have done that first.
This is easy.
Okay, so 3 guys up here. 1 guy over there. And there's clearly, like, at least a couple more. So the question is, what? I guess I can move... I'm nervous. If these guys really do get an advantage from being hidden, I'm really nervous about having so many hidden guys. So, oh, and this guy, oh, you know what? He needs to reload his weapon. So yeah, let's just run up and, oh, I still can't see them from here. Whatever, I guess if they move, I'll see them. And then I'm going to reload. These 2 are on the front lines, but they've got the most luck, so that's probably good. This guy can't do much, but he can overwatch. That might be valuable. He's good at long range, so this might actually be an ideal spot for him. So yeah, let's have him overwatch.
Dare you.
And then... Now, one thing I'm not sure of is if my momentum carries over from turn to turn. So let's save my momentum and see if it carries over.
Taking the shot.
So, avoiding my Overwatch guy. not avoiding my Overwatch guy, but I missed. I do like these little, like, fog effects these guys have.
No big deal.
I feel like I might have used my character's grenade a little early. Oh no, shocky dude. Okay, was that it? Okay, so why can she not see this guy? Let's definitely look at him. All right. This guy's got a lot of health. Do I actually want to hit the guys with a lot of health first? Probably not. I want to take these guys out as quickly as we can, which is probably, let's take out the guys with less health first. Is usually the move. Let's see, what can this guy hit? Oh, he has to reload first. Well, fine. Reload. So, I can hit that guy 72%. If I unbrace my weapon and rebrace it, I won't be able to fire. So I guess, yeah, so this is my only target with this guy, so let's just do it.
That'll leave a mark.
Okay, I'm going to unbrace my weapon so I can brace it next time. So, okay, we might be able to take this guy down now, actually. Let's...
Taking the shot.
Yeah, I think it'll only take me a couple of... Oh, she can fire twice, that's right. Oh, well, can she? Can she really? Use a bit of momentum. There we go. Okay, that guy's taken care of. That's good. Let's move her a little further over and see if she can actually see that guy when he runs a little closer. Alright, so these guys, what are they going to do? I want to be able to get behind cover. Sorry, get behind these guys' cover. Yeah, so, okay, so I could do 20 damage to this guy. I've got a bunch of momentum, too. So, yeah, so you know what? Maybe focusing on the boss types is a good idea. Mostly just because this guy's out of cover. Okay, can do 10 damage, 67%. Let's see what this guy can do first.
Target's acquired.
Oh, he can fire twice. That's right. As long as he doesn't move. He can fire 2 times. Excellent.
Choke me on
All right, then 47% chance to hit somebody with that. That doesn't seem worthwhile. If I got behind cover, it would be easier. But it does look like momentum did carry over from the previous time. Okay, so actually, let's reload our shotgun. Should he okay, his luck is full. If he moves over here to get around cover, that exposes him to this one guy, but only one guy. And so maybe that's worthwhile, actually. Taking a little bit of a risk here. But then... Oh, does he still count as being behind cover? So in XCOM, the rules would be if you can lean around a corner at someone, they don't get the benefits of cover. But I think that might not be how it works here. Interesting. Okay, well, let's Overwatch anyway, so we can use our shotgun. And then... Okay, let's Overwatch with this guy, too. So if these guys try to pull any crap, someone's going to at least shoot at them. I don't know if anyone will shoot them, but they will get shot at. Let's see how this goes. Yes. No. Well, that was garbage. Yep. Okay, saw that
Target
coming.
hit. Attacking. Try aiming next time.
Try again.
Wait, how I... What? What? That guy could fire, move, and fire again? I did not consider that a possibility at all. Wow. Okay, so I don't think this game has permadeath. And actually, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, she can revive him. But it feels like it might be a higher priority to take this guy down. Oh, anyone can revive him. Okay, yeah, let's revive him. He's inside the log! Get out of that log! Okay, so he doesn't arrive in the best state. Alright, so he should still... Let's run him over here. That'll take a bunch of my momentum. But getting him healed seems valuable. So let's get him over here. Still can't see these people. So, I don't know. I might be wasting my time here trying to put so much effort into healing him, but... I mean, I've never used healing before, so I don't even know what to expect from it in this game. So let's see how it goes. Okay, he's kind of back to normal here. Okay, so let's look at this person, find out who the heck they are. I gotta say, I really do like this mechanic where you can't tell what you're even dealing with until you've got eyes on these targets. It's a really interesting addition to sort of the standard XCOM formula. And it works. So this guy, let's brace the weapon again, and this time make it so that we can... Oh, ooh, can I actually hit that guy? From all the way over there. That seems like a long, literally like a long shot. Let's do it. We can see both him and him. And then let's... Oh yeah, he's the easiest to fire because it's a... The way that range works in this game... Nice! Okay, like a long-range weapon is much better at long ranges than at short ranges. And so that guy's actually an advantage hanging way back and sniping at people from far away. So yeah, so she got eyes on the guy, made him, I assume, easier to hit. And then she's basically spotting for the artillery is practically what it feels like. Okay, so this guy can't do much. So we just killed a guy, which means we've got some momentum. This guy needs to reload before he can murder anyone. Now, he could do some stabby-stabby, but I think that would just expose him to a lot of danger. So let's what? What are we doing? I guess... He's got 72 to hit this guy.
That's the stuff.
We can do some damage, I guess, and then back off a bit.
Consider it done.
He's running low on luck and his stress is high. And then we'll reload his Blevin carbine, whatever that is. Alright, I think we're good now. What's that noise? Hello, guy. Don't kill me. Thanks. Oh, good. Thank you for missing. I always appreciate it. And...
Take this.
Whoa! Everybody's stress is maxed out. I'm not sure what that's going to do exactly. Okay, so I think somebody used a special power on my guy there.
Attacking.
They're all hunkering down. Oh man, I really wish I still had that bomb.
Take this.
This would be... What the heck? There's even more? This game is just overflowing with Nazis. Okay, so let's start with this guy. He can shoot that guy. 52% chance. And what else is he going to do, right?
Taking the shot.
And it only costs 6, which means... Oh, wait, no. Oh, does he have... Wait, did this guy have reduced movement? Why? Why does he have reduced movement? Is it from the stress? What is it?
Consider it done.
Okay. So we can see all these guys now. Now what happens if I choose... Oh, yes, over-penetrate. That costs momentum, but...
I've got this.
These guys are going to line up like that. Yes! I got to take advantage. Okay, good. Awesome. So that makes me more confident that we might actually survive this. Now the question is... Okay, that will do almost enough damage to kill that guy, but not quite enough to fully kill him. But I'm going to take the risk anyway. And he's staggered. That seems good. Oh, and that's right. It still didn't cost me all of my stuff, so I can just murder him. But before I do that, because if I murder him, I'll lose my ability to move. And these guys might actually expose me to some serious danger. So let's move her. Wait. Oh, right. So she's in danger in that position because of this guy. So... I don't want to... Yeah, none of these places are good for her. Okay, so... Yeah, I think we might need to melee attack this dude.
They got me.
Even though that's... Oh, wait. That should... Shouldn't that have given me momentum? So I can move this guy one step? This game's rules are kind of confusing to me. Oh, and she's still exposed. Why? This guy, does he have long enough range to keep her exposed? Okay, this is potentially problematic. Okay, well, I definitely think she should not take these guys on all by herself. So, because I wonder if I can, at least it doesn't matter if I can identify them. Let's just back things up. So let's get her as far away as she can. If they do advance, she can see them. Vindictive Minx is like, where are the grenades? This is a World War II game. Where's the grenades? So there was one grenade I had early on at the very beginning of this map, but I used it already. So I think I'll probably over time unlock access to more things like that, but right now I don't have them. Marked for death? Don't do that. Don't mark my people for death. That's not cool. Oh, good. That was sheer luck that that guy didn't get hit. Oh, more freaking invisible Nazis. This game is just overflowing with invisible Nazis. Or, oh, wait, or are those the same invisible Nazis? Maybe those are the same invisible Nazis. Maybe I don't need to worry as much as I thought. Okay, so this guy, he's going to be attacked next turn unless he breaks line of sight. So he's got to get outside of this area. So whatever it is that's attacking him is forcing him to move. But, actually, moving is good. Puts him in range to do that. Let's finish him off.
They got me. Killed them.
Okay. That's very helpful. Now... it feels like whatever's doing those mark for death attacks is coming from in there. Maybe. But... I got bigger fish to fry. So, my characters are basically out of luck. So let's kick in his Ward Light ability, which lets him see further than usual, but he's still not quite close enough. So let's get him a little closer to these enemies. Oh, even that still isn't enough. Dang. Can he go? Is there anywhere safe that he can get this closer? Not really. Okay, if we move her over, he could use 1 momentum to run all the way up here. That might be worthwhile. And actually, oh, she can see them if she runs up like this. That exposes her, but it might be better than the alternative of just leaving these guys unseen. Okay, and she can actually maybe do some serious damage to them too.
That is how you.
Okay, let's worry about spending momentum in a second. So now he can spend 1 momentum to run all the way up here. That might actually be worthwhile, because when this enemy up here comes down, I want somebody who can see him. It's probably okay. And then this I could move only 6, that'd be great, but okay, let's get him completely hidden.
Heading out.
So he won't be shot next turn unless somebody goes way out of their way to do it. And then I think my best move is to use my last bit of momentum to shoot this same dude again.
Leave this to me.
Alright, so hopefully I've only got 2, maybe 3 enemies left. Oh wait, she killed him and she got more momentum. Whatever, I'll use it next time. I wasn't going to kill anybody with that momentum, so... Is it that guy in the back who's marking people for death? Hey! Hey, stop that! No, you're not allowed back there. Do not murder her. Okay, cool. He's just a giant wimp and he's hiding from me. That's great.
Allez. In my sights.
Okay, so she could oh, she can fire twice. Nice.
Taking the shot.
Let's
Right on target.
take care of this entire dude.
Shot.
They got me.
So now I've just got, hopefully, the one dude. I mean, I've thought I've had one dude left many times so far, and it keeps not being true. So let's run this guy up again. Can I run him up? Whatever.
Taking position.
Let's kick in his ward light again. 1 more momentum. Oh, this just looks like a normal dude. What? I guess I might as well. Chance it's 72? Actually, that's not too bad. Give it a try. There we go. And then let's reload our Bren gun, so we're ready for it next time. And Sing here can run up with, okay, yeah, 6. He gets up here. He can fire. Not a high chance to hit, but whatever. He did it! He did it!
Another enemy is
Was that it? Combat ended.
All good.
Wait, and we're still not done with this mission. Wow, this mission's long.
heading out.
Okay. Maybe this is where we need to be?
Leave this to me.
Our spy planes have seen signs of an outpost in the forest. Seems like the best place to look for more intel. Captain Hill. Okay, so was that the intel we're here to do? Oh yeah, leave the area is what we got now. Oh, and this is how we leave the area. Right over here.
Moving.
Nice! Okay, so we got 200 experience. We killed a bunch of enemies. And I'm pretty sure... Do we level up? Yes, we leveled up. Everybody gets 2 skill points. We got a bunch of items. And so now we've got a side mission and a story mission. So apparently, so you can just barrel through the story missions and get through the game much faster. The side missions give you additional chances for experience and prizes, like this flare and a reminder of home. And also, apparently, like, I think if you lose a character during a mission, they get captured, and then you can get them back by going on side missions. So we'll definitely want to queue up a side mission as our next mission, but first let's have a look at skills. So this is, which guy is this? This is my guy with the weird experimental weapon. So I gave him a ranged boost last time. What's auto load? This character's main weapon is automatically reloaded at the start of their turn. Yes, I had to reload with that guy so many times. Nice. Okay, what about this guy? I think this guy might be my Bren gun guy. Yeah, so I gave him a ranged boost last time. Rapid fire skills. With an MG, you can do sustained fire. Continue attacking a target with your main weapon until you miss, run out of ammo, or the target dies. Hit chance diminished by 10% with each shot. And it costs... Okay, so if I've got a good chance to hit somebody, I could do a bunch of damage to them at once. What about this? Willpower? I don't know what willpower does exactly. Also, leadership. Not sure what it does. So yeah, let's do this rapid fire skill thing. So it says train SMG strafe. I'm hoping that that's just some kind of like automatically triggered thing that that I'll also get sustained fire at the same time. Let's see if that's true. And then okay, we got her. She can take cover, spend one action point to move up to double your speed to a piece of cover. Oh, that sounds really valuable. I'm constantly running her up places to expose enemies, positions, that sort of thing. And then this guy. Oh yeah, I gave him the melee boost. What's this? The eye opens. This character, if they're above 75% stress, they do an initial 5 damage with the ranged and melee attacks. That's pretty cool. I could also increase his health, but not by that much. Let's do the eye opens. Okay, so now loadout. So each character has got access to different weapons and different items. So for instance, this guy, he can do the shotgun or a pistol if he wants to. He can put a mag on, extended mag on something. He uses melee often enough, though, that probably I'll save that for somebody else. The brandy. Resist the first psychological effect for each mission. I don't actually know. This guy looks like he's a Sikh. Do Sikhs drink? I'm not actually sure. I don't want to like have that guy be completely out of character, though. So this guy, a long scope for his Bren gun makes sense. An extended mag for his Bren gun makes even more sense, though, because he just got that ability that will have him just blast through his entire magazine on somebody. However, he's hanging back often enough. Let's give him the brandy instead of the bomb. Let's give somebody else... Let's set someone else up the bomb. Let's set this guy up the bomb. Oh, wait, no, actually... Let's give Sing the bomb, because he tends to be really close to enemies. He's right on the front lines. So we've got a long scope for someone. Yeah, she can't use it. So, I mean, really, if I wanted to just make sure everyone's using something, I should give him the long scope with the Bren gun. And then give somebody else the extended mag, like give this guy... Not this guy. Give her the extended mag. You know what? We're probably fine. Let's run with this for now. I could give this guy a Thompson, but yeah, now let's... Okay, good. So he did learn the sustained fire skill for this thing. That's good. Okay, so Cogs says... I love that Cogs just always does research on anything I'm curious about. So Cogs says... drinking alcohol is often associated with Punjabi culture, but within Sikhism it's prohibited. So, okay. So, yeah. So I don't want to give the brandy to the Sikh. That just feels inappropriate. So I think for right now we're good. I think this is probably how we want the team to be. So let's select this mission. But we've been playing this game long enough. Yeah, we're good. We're equipped.
Section M has snuck a mosquito through enemy fighter cover with a supply drop for you. Go play hide and seek and recover that drop pod.
Okay, so next time I play, I'm going to come back into the middle of this mission. I do really like to for some reason, I always like to end a session with a tactical game at the beginning of a mission, because at the very beginning of the mission, that's like, I don't know, if I load up a save for a tactical game that I haven't been playing for a while, and I land in the base, I feel like, oh man, I gotta like go through and figure out what I was doing in the base, and I gotta, make all of these decisions out of context, and it's weird. But if I arrive at the beginning of a mission, I always know exactly what to do, which is start exploring the objectives of the mission, and it's always the same. And so I like to end my sessions at the beginning of a mission, so I'm less confused when I come back afterwards. So, all right. Anyway, so that is Achtung Cthulhu Tactics. So it's a really interesting game. I really like some of the mechanics that they've sort of added to the formula. I like the luck mechanic where you get sort of that temporary health that you can just kind of blast through. But once it's gone, then you have to start worrying about people's long-term survival. I like the sort of exposing enemies, having to reveal them through the fog of war, that they can actually get fairly close to you, and if you're not specifically focused on them, you're not identifying them, and they get advantages over you. That's a really cool, interesting dynamic. So it means that I have to sort of like think about not just what my characters can hit, but also what they can see. And I imagine that once they start integrating like actual horrible Cthulhu monsters into this world, into the experience, having them be creepy and shadowy before you reveal them, and then suddenly, I imagine there could be some fun stuff that goes on there. So, Cogs says, I'm glad you liked it, so I don't have to refund you your $10. Because Cogs was the one, of course, who encouraged me to buy this in the first place. No, I decided to buy it. There's been lots of times where somebody recommended a game to me and I did not buy it. So you were not responsible for my purchase. I saw the game, thought that it was up my alley, and I decided to purchase it. So that would not have been your fault. In any case, this is going to be the end of this session. So if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, there you go. I'll play some other games. Maybe I'll stick some other tactics games up here. If you like tactics, you can check those out, and we'll see what we're going to play next live on the stream.